From coming bang bang into the room to seeing it, liking it, and wanting it, Ariana Grande had us all mesmerized, didn't she? And guess what? She's about to bless our TV screens again with her appearance in the film Wicked, in production at Universal Studios. With its adaptation of the popular Broadway show of the same name, it takes inspiration from the iconic Wizard of Oz. Remember Dorothy? The movie is such a classic. Well, Wicked takes place around the time before her. The movie revolves around the story of how Elphaba became the famous Wicked Witch of the West. She's admitted to Shiz University where she meets Glinda and they become the best of friends.
They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North. I've never heard of a beautiful witch before. Only bad witches are ugly.
It follows everyone that came into her life and how those interactions turned her into an evil witch. Don't y'all just love when they give background on evil characters? It adds so much depth to the whole story. If it turns out to be as engaging as Disney's take on Maleficent, it's bound to be a huge hit. And then there's the character of Glinda the Good Witch, without whom the story would not be complete, and you wouldn't be able to guess. The character is being played by none other than Ariana Grande. Isn't that just perfect? Opposite to the exceptional Grammy winner Cynthia Erivo as the Wicked Witch. They'd be iconic together. Not to mention, the movie is a musical and their voices are unbelievable.
I know it sounds truly crazy.
Even the two stars are really happy to get the chance to work with each other. Ariana sent Cynthia pink and green flowers with a heartfelt note saying that she was ecstatic to be cast alongside her. How sweet! The actress replied in kind by also sending a bouquet to Ari and telling her the role was made for her. And that's so true. We all know Ariana as the famous pop diva. But before any of that, she had started her career by working on Broadway since she was 8. And to top it all, she even had a role in The Wizard of Oz. She told Complex magazine that it was because of her Broadway debut with 13 that her voice is what it is now. Because of her love of musicals, she came across Wicked and fell absolutely in love with it. She has a bunch of videos on YouTube in which she's singing the soundtrack.
That people come into our lives for a reason.
Even when the musical marked its 15th anniversary, she sang the song The Wizard and I as part of the celebration. And while she did it like the Wicked Witch character, Glinda has always been her favorite role to play, and there's no doubt about it. When she was just 10 years old, she was asked about it in an interview, and without missing a beat, she said it would be Glinda for sure.
I'm sure that you have dreamed of playing one of the two roles. Would you be Elphaba or Glinda? You'd be Glinda.
For sure.
Looks like dreams do come true, huh? Kristen Chenoweth and Ariana even became friends because of the Wicked musical. She had the role of Glinda back in 2003 and told on Today News that she met the now pop singer backstage, and upon her request, Ari sang for her. It moved Chenoweth so much that she gave her the wand exactly like the one from the show. And can you believe that she's kept it ever since?
I said, here's a little wand, keep that with you and have that with you. And she kept it all these years. We've stayed close.
Wow! Chenoweth said that the singer will put her twist on the character and that she couldn't be more proud of her.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Oh my God, that's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, it's...
She even admitted to having cried when she heard that Ari was finally going to play the part. Gosh, seems like it was made for her, doesn't it? And it shows, because the singer is aiming for perfection in the role. It seems she put off making an album because she heard about the casting, and went right into making sure she was prepared when the call came. Boy, that must have been a tough decision to make, but it paid off because she got the part. And even though it's been her lifelong dream, she admits that there's always more to learn. To do justice to the character, she's now working twice as hard to nail it. According to her, she's been spending all her time with her character, every minute and hour of the day. The singer has also been sharing backstage photos on her Instagram, and that's keeping the fans entertained. With props of the set, hot air balloons, pictures with co-stars, and finally dyeing her hair blonde. The star posted a picture on Instagram, and I've got to say, she looks gorgeous in it. Do check it out if you haven't already. Even her co-star Cynthia mentioned on The Ellen Show that they've been FaceTiming with each other a lot now. The rest of the cast is just as stellar, with Michelle Yeoh from Everything Everywhere All at Once is Madame Morrible, the headmistress of the university, and Jonathan Bailey from Bridgerton as Elphaba's love interest, Prince Fiero. OMG, don't y'all love him? He is Prince material. Bowen Yang is Fanny, a classmate of the main leads in the movie, with Marissa Bode as the younger sister of Elphaba, and even Bronwyn James as another classmate. Then there's the cherry on top that brings it all together. John M. Chu will be directing the movie. Remember Crazy Rich Asians? Yeah, he directed that. Isn't that super exciting? To be honest, I am looking forward to the whole thing. It's become one of those hyped up projects. Initially, the movie was supposed to release in December 2024, but John recently mentioned that they'll move it up to Thanksgiving, November 27th. That sent all fans into a frenzy. And that's not even the best news. The film is divided into 2 separate parts, meaning we'll get to see them again on 25th in December 2025. John said that the decision to split it came with the desire to tell a story in the best way possible with a lot of music. Making one movie meant a lot of cutting, and the production team felt it took away from the story too much. This prompted some negative opinions. Fans said with that gap between the first and the second movie, the fire will die out for the viewers. And I gotta say, they do have a point. But if it's a good story, I'm sure it'll keep y'all hooked. Aren't y'all super excited to see it? Hang in there, cause it's not just you. The fans can't contain their excitement either. So many of them took to social media platforms to express their pleasure on the most perfect casting. And they also started bringing up her old tweets about wanting to be cast as Glinda. Since the fans are so in love with her, they're really happy to see the singer live her dream. One fan even wrote, Ariana will make the most beautiful Good Witch of Oz. They've got that right. With her singing abilities and experience, I've got no doubt that she'll emerge as an absolute star. One fan also expressed that she has wanted to see Wicked on the TV screen forever and can't wait now that it's finally in production. Another went as far as to say that the release date is when their depression will be healed. That's pretty funny, but there's no doubt about the fact that Ariana was made for this role, and she'll do justice to her character. Can't wait until the trailer is released, so we could get a sneak peek at the looks of the actors. But sadly, so far, no news of it is in sight. All in all, I'm sure y'all will be running to the cinema when it's released. That's all I have for now on whether casting Ariana Grande for Wicked is a good choice.